previous video, I started solving some questions, some exam solutions, and I couldn't finish. So this particular video is a continuation of the previous video. So please stay tuned and ensure you rewatch. And if you have any questions, do want to send me a mail or you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Alright, so the next question is 7b. So 7b says find the value of x for which, it's a number-based question. Now is 4 plus 52x equals 96. So once we evaluate this, 312 base 4 plus 52 base x equals 96. Now this is in base 4, this is in base x, this is in base 10. Whenever you're dealing with number base and you're not writing the particular base you're working with, that means you're working in base 10. But if you are not working in base 10, you are expected to write the particular base you're working with. The only time you're permitted not to write the base is if you're working in base 10, which is a natural base. Alright, so quickly, I want to solve this. I'll deal with this first, then deal with this. Now this is in base 10, I don't need to really touch this. I'm trying to work on this, it's just the same pattern, the same method you use whenever you're trying to convert from any base to base 10. It's the same procedure I'm going to follow. So it's very, very easy. So, what we do is 0, 1, 2, if you remember this. So working on the first one, I have 3 times 4 raised to power 2 plus I have 1 times 4 raised to power 1. I have plus 2 times 4 raised to power 0. Now, working on this part, I'm having 5 times x raised to power 1 plus I have 2 times x raised to power 0 that equal 96. Plus this is also 0 and 1. So working on this, I have 3 multiplied by 16. I have 1 multiplied by 4. I have 2 multiplied by 4 raised to power 0 is 1. Here I have 5 multiplied by x. Here you have 2 multiplied by 1 equal 96. Are we good? So now 16 multiplied by 3, this gives me 48 plus 4 plus 2. This is 5x. This is 2 equal 96. So something very easy. It's very, very, very easy. Alright, so 48 plus 4, that gives me a 52 plus 2, that gives me a 54. This is a 54 plus this 2, that gives me a 56. So I have a 56 plus 5x equal 96. So when you decide to subtract 56 from both sides, you have 56 plus 5x minus 56 equals to 96 minus 56. Now you're having a 5x to equal 40. When you divide both sides down, divide both sides by 5, you have 5x over 5 equal 40 over 5. At the end, the value of x is 8. The value of x is 8. So this is how to solve this particular question, and we're good. Alright, now quickly the next one. Okay, let me do this. So the next question now. The next question is if 57 ratio 95 equal 12 ratio x. If 57 ratio 95 equal 12 ratio x, find the value of x. The first one. The first part of the question is we have to find the value of x. Alright, as it ends, find how much Victoria got. Okay, find how much Victoria got if Dorcas, Favor, and Victoria divides $192 among themselves in the ratio 2:3 to 5. Alright, this question is going to be in the screen. Alright, this particular question is in two phases. The first phase is that to find value of x for this. Let's quickly trash this. Now, like I said in the previous video, a ratio can always be represented in fraction. So I can represent this as 57 over 95 equal 12 over x. It can always be in fraction. Now, when you cross multiply, you have 57 multiplied by x equals to 95 multiplied by 12. So your x is 95 multiplied by 12 over 57. Multiplied by 12 divided by 57. Now, my x is 95 multiplied by 12 is 140 divided by 57, and that's going to give me 20. Divided by x is 20. This implies x equal 20. And let's go to the second part. The second part is saying that Victoria, Dorcas, and Favor, they are dividing $192 among themselves in the ratio 2, 3, 5 respectively. Okay, now this is it. Let me do this. Now the question is saying that we are having Dorcas, which let it be D. I have my Favor, let that be F, and I have my Victoria, let that be V. Now, so the three of them, the total amount they are dividing is $192, and they are doing this in the ratio 2, 3, and 5 respectively. So this means Dorcas is going for 2, Favor is going for 3, Victoria is going for 5. So how much? Okay, we are specifically want to know how much Victoria got. So we don't need to know. We are less concerned with how much Favor and Dorcas actually got. We really want to know how much Victoria got. So that's very simple. So Victoria, I know Dorcas is this. They said 2, 3, 5 respectively, following this order. That means the first one is for Dorcas, 3 is for Favor, 5 is for Victoria. So now the total first, this is when you sum 2 plus 3 plus 5. When you add this 3 up, you're going to get the 10. So, and this is Victoria part. So this means for Victoria, we are having 5 over a portion over the total, which is 10, multiplied by how much are they sharing? They're sharing $192. That's how you get it done quickly. So, solving this, we have 1 over 2 multiplied by 192. So, how many 2 will you see in 19? You're going to see a 9. Going to 1, so that's the 96. So that means Victoria got $96. That is what they want us to do. So quickly, the next question, it says a man's monthly salary is £12,000. 1 over 4 of the salary is spent on rent. Out of the remainder, 2 over 5 is spent on food and 1 over 8 on transport. How much does he have left? Okay, the man's salary quickly. The man's salary is £12,000. 1 over 4 is spent on rent. So rent 1 over 4 of the salary. So 1 over 4 is 12,000. And then the question also says out of the remainder. Now, out of the remainder, the man's monthly salary is £12,000. Out 1 over 4 of the salary is spent on rent. So we need to know how much, the amount, the exact amount that's going for the rent. Now, 1 over 4 of 12,000, that's going to be 1 over 4 multiplied by 12,000, and that's going to give us £3,000. So it means £3,000 is actually going for rent. Now, moving on, the question says out of the remainder, so we need to know the remainder. So what is the remainder? So the moment you already know what is going for rent, what is left, we're going to remove 3,000 from 12,000. The remainder is going to be £9,000. 9,000. When you remove 3 from 12, we have 9,000. So out of the remainder, 2 over 5 is now spent on food and 1 over 8 on transport. So out of this, food is taking 2 over 5. So food is taking 2 over 5 of this. Transport is taking 1 over 8 of this same 9,000. They said out of the remainder. Now, as out of the remainder you remove for food, you also remove for transport. So 2 over 5 of this, 1 over 8 of this. Now, how much does he have left? So we need to just find out what is 2 over 5 of 9,000. Then what is 1 over 8 of 9,000? Get the idea now. Alright, so quickly, 2 times 9 is at 18. So we have, this is going to be 18,000 over 5. Basically, when you just do all of it, when you do all of this thing, not to just waste our time. So we have 18,000 divided by 5. So I have 3,600. So all of this is going to give me 3,600. For this, 9,000 divided by 8 is going to give me 1125. So, going further, the question now says, how much is he having left? How much is he having left? Yes, that's what the question. How much is he having left? So, now, rent is taking this, food is taking this, transport is taking this. So, this is the salary. How much is he going to have left? You know, total expenses now. His total expenses now is going to be, that's 3,000 plus 3,600 plus 1,125. So quickly, that's going to give us 3,000, 3,006, 1125. That's giving us a 7,725. That is his total expenses. So how much is he having left? Amount remaining is going to be, how much is the salary? 12,000 minus 7,725. So that's 4,275. That is the amount is on the left. I'm going to get that now. So just take your time and go through it all over again. Alright.